Hello again. It's been quite a while, and YouTube is definitely going to kill my visibility over this break. But I was really busy over the last week, so I had no other choice. But at least I had the time to make a new outfit for myself. So let me quickly have my evolution from anime schoolgirl to anime sensei. Okay, maybe I should add some German accent in this outfit. Welcome, my dear students, to the class from the Unanständiger Knoblauch. Today we review the newest updates on the Kemono Quellen, which isn't much, but it's the ehrliche work. Okay, never mind, this is dumb. So, here we are. Let's take a look at the room upgrades on the top right, which was not working yet during the last devlog. But I actually implemented the global variable changes now, and as you can see, upgrading a room now properly adjusts the values. The only thing that doesn't change yet is the expected customer calculation, because that basically needs a lot of balancing and playtesting, so I'm gonna postpone that to after the game systems are done, and there is at least a little bit of content to playtest it properly. Next we have the dorm room manager on the bottom left, and this one is pretty straightforward. You can buy room upgrades there, and if you have a domestic employee, an intern, they will automatically get a dorm room assigned. So these are essentially to purchase more character slots for the intern market. So as you can see from the two characters I already made, Mikisa is assigned right away, while Rin is not, because she's a citizen and she has her own home, so she doesn't need a dorm room. Also, the price for the new rooms go up with every room added to adjust for higher spending power later in the game. But I also thought of a lore explanation for this, because the hot spring building is actually an old abandoned temple, so all room upgrades are actually just about restoring old rooms in there. If you think about it, it kinda makes sense that you would first restore rooms that need less work and investment to be fixed over the more rundown ones. Okay, next, let's check out the bottom right panel, which will also already be the last update for this log. But this one is pretty cool because it's a bit more interactive than the others. After restoring a room for an office, you can assign any servant for management duty, and this will basically activate a special buff that is unique to that servant, to the entire hot spring. So when you click, you open up a submenu that displays all your own servants with their corresponding management traits. And later on, you can also purchase a second slot and assign 2 servants to management. And in my initial design, I wanted this buff to actually cost stamina to activate and maintain. But I thought that it might be a better idea to actually put the cost of the management buff into the trait itself, so I have more flexibility in game design. So for example, one buff could cost the servant stamina, as originally intended, but a different servant could have a buff that does not cost stamina, but instead applies some other drawbacks to balance it out, etc. Okay, that's the office room system. But there's more. I added another little thing after replaying an old Flash game called An Oirin's Tale, which is mini-quests. Essentially, you can find and activate quests in the town or in events, and you can have up to 3 quests. So these are intended to spice up the roguelite gameplay, to give the player some stuff to do on the side other than running your business in the most efficient way possible. So for example, a quest could be to defeat a certain adventure or interact with characters in a specific way, etc. The quest framework behind the scenes is also done, so this is actually functional already. I just didn't design my first quest yet. And yeah, that's it for today. The next update will hopefully not take as long. There are basically only 2 more systems remaining before the service part of the game is feature complete. I still need the shop window, which I will do in the next video. And I need to update the resource section in the top right and actually implement the plant renown levels. And then it's essentially just the visual novel screen that is missing before we can jump into actual content creation. So give or take 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4. Regardless, I'm super excited for the next devlogs and I can't wait to make the first characters and events. So anyway, enough yapping. See you again in the next video. Doodles!